what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Welcome to our website. We got loads of news and gossip for you today. But first, here's a new song.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. I'm going to tell you something. We humping it. We
You're
pumping
what?
it. Humping and pumping.
Slick, you missed it.
He's busy.
He's humping and
He's
pumping.
busy. Humping and pumping.
You're huffing and puffing.
Did
It's
you
Thursday.
see?
We don't hump on Wednesday, on Thursdays, only Wednesdays.
What are you talking
I need a wand.
Here,
That's your finger.
put my finger. Thank you for watching. Listen, if you are watching today's show, can you share it out to some of your friends? Let them know craziness has been rebirthed. We are doing something spectacular. So we have the correspondent desk now. Did you see this?
I heard about it.
Bianca,
I have
RK,
not seen it yet.
Haley, they are going to be responsible, even we're going to sprinkle a little V,
Little Vlad over
a little
there.
Vlad into the mix. And they are doing spots behind the scenes. So they were taking, as they were hanging all this spectacular art, they were doing a segment. Bianca was doing a segment. And she talks to the camera, asks questions, and RK moves the camera as a yes or no. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. But
I
it's
haven't
good
seen
stuff.
It, but I know they got some behind the scenes of the girls setting up for ladies' night for tomorrow.
Yes, I saw you had a whole gang of women.
Teddy had Teddy and Taylor and I don't know, Val and Summer got everything ready for tomorrow night.
I used to belong to the Ghetto Brothers. They look like the Ghetto Sisters over there. And then they were mixing stuff.
I know.
So what happens? Slick wants a bag. I said, you can't have a bag. I'm not going over there. I'm coming to hang out with the women. You can't hang out with the women.
Listen, I got you guys all set up. You just get the bottles. You don't need the whole bag. Why don't you
Bottles
just
of what?
have Gubba?
Don't we have any bottles of Gubba?
I don't know. You might be having bottles of Lost Harbor. I don't have any Gubba left. We'll have to see. But we got you covered. Don't you
Steve,
fret.
help me here, Steve.
Don't you fret. We
I'm
got
drowning
you covered.
in a sea of I don't know.
Drowning in a sea. Slick's coming as a lady tomorrow night, apparently.
Apparently, he's wearing a wig and false eyelashes.
I gotta tell you, the energy here is amazing. They were doing all kinds of great things, hanging things. The framer came, framer left. We had Barbara Silver, we had Amy, we had our morning show.
And Amy stands over there and says, she goes, who is that? I says, that's Blanca. She goes, what's wrong with her? This is amazing. I go, what do you mean what's wrong with her? This is amazing. She says, she got a lot of energy. I said, she's doing a segment. So Amy's running out that side, and then she met over there. She's running out this way. She's trying to get out the way.
Amy did a segment too, apparently. RK has it.
I didn't know that.
He just asked.
All I know is that whatever was happening here was footloose. I was sitting over there editing.
When I
Fine,
actually
right?
sat with you.
I haven't done an editing piece in months.
How's it feel?
I got it
You
done.
got it done? You got that going. We got our next commercial is going to start airing on Comcast, so check that out for our all-county healthcare, COPD, and IPV therapy.
And I sent the one for Allegiance.
Perfect. So a
we'll
lot
see
of
what
great
happens.
stuff happening.
Good stuff. right?
Volcom and Doom, we got Total Appliance and Repair. That's another commercial you'll be seeing on Comcast also. So a lot of great things coming out of here.
And I think what I want to do next week is I'm going to have Captain Tiny bring the ship. I think it's time. You know, we're the no-name theater. So what difference does it make? Then nobody knows where we are anyway.
They find us. We got a great show lined up. We've got Greg Filippi, author of Life Improvised. We've got Val's Gluten-Free Kitchen. We've got Gregory's Fine Jewelry coming on. We've got Adrian Sarnecki, Hot Rod Todd, and our Huskies. So our Huskies are joining us on set.
Where's my coloring crayons?
I don't have crayons. Actually, I do have crayons in
Yes,
the back
you do.
for you. So I'm going to have to get you some of the crayons. We've got that joining us. And what else we got cooking? And a lot more fun. Oh, and Taylor's birthday. So
And
don't
Taylor's
forget, we're
birthday.
doing a very celebratory happy birthday to Taylor. She's 21, and Haley graduated high school. So
We're going to have some.
we got to do some celebrations. And for those that are gluten-free, Val's GF Gluten-Free Cafe is here to satisfy your sweet tooth on that. So we got you covered on all angles.
All sorts of
And
stuff.
Taylor's getting a special birthday drink sponsored by Lost Harbor as soon as Teddy gets back.
Now, let me ask you a question, Dawn, because everybody's asking me. Have we opened up the doors so that people could come down here and check out a show?
Absolutely.
So have you ever said that to anybody?
I have not. Would you like to share that information?
I think we should. I
Okay.
think starting Monday, or do you want to start Friday, tomorrow. No, Slick, you're going to be outdoors by the tree. You could do the show. Yes, indoors. Here.
We're gonna open the bay door?
No.
No. Well, I think that what we should do is invite people to come down, check out a show, get some coffee,
Absolutely, I'm
And-
all in.
and I need a popcorn machine.
Keep batting those eyes. It's not happening.
Hot dog
You got a
machine.
coffee machine, you got a new cooler, and they love that the only thing in the refrigerator is your almond milk.
Nothing else fits.
Yes,
We have to get smaller containers.
we do.
Do you remember in the old days they used to deliver the milk to your house? They don't know this. But there was a crate, a metal box, a stainless steel box. And the milkman used to deliver the milk in New York City in this box. And it had a lock. You had to have a lock. Now, don't mind this, that you could pick up the stupid thing and just steal it anyway. But it had a lock, and that was supposed to deter people from stealing the milk, right? So every morning, my mother and father used to say, Freddie, go get the milk. So I used to go with the key, open the lock, open it, and take out those little bottles of milk. You ever seen those little bottles?
Sure.
You never seen that?
On TV, throwback movies, you know.
Oh, the milkman.
The milkman.
So we need to get a couple of little bottles for the
I'm
milk.
going to check that out. Yes, we definitely should. Maybe we can go on
A
Amazon
throwback.
and order like throwback milk
Throwback
bottles.
milk
And
bottle.
we can just fill them up.
That'd be a riot.
All right, I'm going to check that out. As
And
long
we'll
as
put
I
a-
don't have to go to the store and I can order it delivered here, I'm good to go.
Yeah, that way you can have coffee. And it's funny because nobody taught me. That machine is
Can you
brand
put
new. It's only a
that
day old.
plant on the table, please?
Nobody taught me how to work the coffee machine. So I hit every button. The damn thing exploded. I had to start all over again.
So let me show you what happened. So a finish to our morning show, and then we're going to get into today's show. My Publix saga of having no basil. So I had no basil, so I texted Summer
They
last
delivered
night.
you basil?
Summer says, I'll take care of it. So she brings me a basil plant. So here you go, fresh basil. Have a bite. Have a
No,
little
I
nibble.
don't eat that. Oh,
It's
what's the
delicious.
matter
It
with
goes
you?
on your pizza, it goes on your pasta.
Oh, the smell
So
of that.
now-
Oh.
Want some basil? We got some fresh
Oh,
basil.
when I was growing up, they
Want
used
some
to.
basil? Let's give our guests a piece of basil. We got basil, fresh basil for tomorrow night.
You're
Delicious.
bringing back nightmare. When I was growing up and I
Wow,
was sick,
that is amazing.
they made an ointment
Thank
of
you,
this.
Slick.
In Argentina,
Fred,
they
you wanna
make
try some?
medicine out of this.
Wanna try a
right?
piece?
No, you don't understand what you're doing to me. When I was young, oh, so much younger than
lunch.
today, they made medicine for this for me. I was a very sickly child.
Out of basil?
Oh, you're bringing back memories. Okay, you gotta move that out of here. And she knows she's from Argentina, right? They make medicine out of that. And what it does is supposed to cleanse your whole body, your bloodstream. Basil's very
it
good
was
for you.
delicious. I've never seen a basil
Oh,
plant.
I hate that. I
So
hate
now
that
we
smell.
have fresh basil all the time. Teddy said unless I don't kill the plant, which I...
She will. Give it to Teddy to take home, and then it comes back with her, because you're going to kill it in
She
a week.
says, why didn't you text me last night? I've got basil plants. I said I schlepped around to Publix.
No, you
all
went to
night
Publix
long.
for 2 hours.
I know, that too. All right, ready to get into our show? We got a great show lined up. We've
Let's
got,
go.
this is amazing, Greg Filippi. So talk about improv, as you see, nothing that we do has been scripted for today.
We don't script. We don't even know how to write.
So improv, there's a lot of ways to look at it. A lot of people think that improv is just making stuff up on the spot, but you have to make up the stuff within parameters, okay? And there's different methodologies of improv, but all those methodologies go to the same place, no matter where you study. So an improvisational way of thinking, which I cover in my book, is a way to approach life and to look at the things you've done in the past from an improvisational standpoint and see how you can improve your future. So that's the take I took on my book. Now, I had a chance to study in Chicago and Los Angeles, and so I've studied a lot of different types of improv methodologies. And then I've done some improv here, of course, also, which is where I teach. Most of my teaching's in Broward County, at Broward Center for the Performing Arts, and I have my own company, Screaming Armadillo Comedy. And of course, I have to find a new location because after the pandemic, it's kind of starting over again. But during that, I wrote this book, and I've got a second book that's coming out that's more of a workbook, where you can take the principles of improv, and that's more for beginners to learn. Now, people that like stories may enjoy this book also, because I've had an unusual life, so I have some unusual stories. not in the book, but something I must comment on, is the milk bottles that Freddie was bringing up. So I was living in Pennsylvania Dutch country,
Ugh.
and we were out in a field, and we dug up one of those. It was a Breyers ice cream, but they did milk back in the day, and they were these little bottles, and they had raised lettering on them. Awesome. I think I still have it, but it's buried somewhere in storage. My wife doesn't let me put all that stuff out.
That's incredible.
And you know, you go to antique stores and they have them. You have these throwbacks of all in the day, how they used to do that. They used to have the coal. Remember the guy with the, and he used to give you the thing of coal. So I bought a house in the Bronx, and the old furnace was an old coal furnace that was converted into oil.
You're not old enough to have all these stories.
Oh, are you kidding me? They used to go on Papa Avenue. They used to come, they used to do the street cleaning with the brooms in New York City. And they had this cart, this metal cart on wheels, and they used to go like that with a shovel and whoop!
Really?
Yeah, because they used to do it in the day when there were horses. And then the horses disappeared, so they still had to clean the streets. This is before the machine came that, cleans the street like they do here.
Wow.
This is
Really?
before that they did
You
it by hand.
remember all this?
Oh yeah, I was
And
a
guy
kid.
with a rag cleaned, no, I just made that up. I was going to say clean.
Wow.
All of those things from the old days.
Yeah, they did do a lot of that. When I was a kid, we had a house that was built during the Civil War, and they had a place where they kept all their coal. My dad said that they kept people down there, and that he was going to throw us down there if we got out of control. So I always, it was kind of a scary place. But anyways, I moved from there to New York City, and then I went to Los Angeles.
What part of New York?
I was right in Manhattan. I lived down in the Village. So that was a long
Housing
time
Street?
ago.
And,
Matter of fact, I played in the original punk scene back in the late '70s, and so I played CBGB's, Max's Kansas City, Club 57. I think Mud Club was going on then, and I left and I went to Detroit, and then I went to LA, and then I ended up sort of getting a regular job.
sorta, kinda?
Kinda, but it made me interested in doing improv because Saturday Night Live was happening, and I didn't know those people were studying improv. I thought they just showed up, and I found out that. Go ahead.
That's a good point, because the science that you're talking about is a lost art, and now it's a found art. And how you combine with what you're talking about with businesses. I mean, this is what we try to do here. We've been doing it for 5 years, 6 years. And we're trying to do the improv so that it makes sense on the business circuit. And now that the virus has sort of gone down, this is going to become a very important tool for businesses.
I agree. On a serious note, applied improv is taking improv on a business, not necessarily. I do corporate improv, and I do team building, and I also do other specific types of improv for them. But applied improv is when you have a particular business and you look at it, you look at the improv not on how someone does the improv, but on how they, what's behind their actions and the decisions they made in playing the game or doing the scene, however they did. And when you look at it that way, it kind of applies to what you guys are doing too. And I wasn't making a joke with that. It applies. But
Tell us about what you do for corporate team building, because it sounds like, Vlad, do me a favor, just move to your right a little bit, thanks. How it works on corporate team building, what you do.
what I do for corporate team building, it depends on the needs of the corporation, but I've done a couple of top 100 corporations. I've done it here in Boca, and I've done some stuff in North Carolina and a couple other locations. But what I do is, first when they want to bring me in, they tell me we're assessing I did one that was for the executives, and they wanted their executives to be able to relax, and yet also they wanted stuff that helped them to focus their executives on being executive material. And so we did stuff that helped them with problem solving, and that helped them with brainstorming and that sort of thing. And there would be exercises. Now in those cases I mainly did games and maybe some short scenes. If you're working with a sales team, you could do a short scene, and the exact mistakes they make in the scene is how they operate as a salesman. Now, most time, people want team building. They want stuff that everybody can laugh and work together and kind of get comfortable with, spending a lot of time together, which is all going to maybe change a little bit now that we're coming out of COVID.
That's amazing.
Well, I think that what you do right now, there should be people calling into the studio because nobody wants to go back to work for a lot of reasons. $15 an hour compared to what they're getting, not going into a scary environment, the mask, the whole nine. It's not conducive right now where people want to get back into the offices. So I saw this morning where there's a call out for people like what you do to build all these people back into corporations, to come back to work, to stop working from home. What they're finding out is that working from home, productivity is down 48%. So they would like to see now the other side of this thing, if people will be more gung-ho. And there's a few that come in and gung-ho and what have you. But I like the aspect of what you're talking about because it gives people a different chance to come back and start all over. It's like a rebirth. It's like all of a sudden, time stopped and now it starts again.
But so much of you're right, what we do is about improv and team building and letting them be and do. And they're young enough that they all work together as a team. When you start pulling people from different, like our generation, is it harder to get people to engage in improv?
Yes, actually it is. I was going to say no, but the truth of the matter is it is.
Yeah?
Because as grown-ups, we're taught that you are not supposed to get in touch with your inner child. You're not supposed to let certain things, you're not supposed to tell the truth all the time. As grown-ups, we go into a conversation and, like, let's say we're at a party and we're talking about general stuff. We're not saying how we really feel. When you're doing an improv scene, your character's supposed to say how they really feel and make an emotional connection. And a lot of people aren't comfortable with that when they're older. Younger people, they're fine with it. They usually, jump right in and are very successful with it. I find also, though, that a lot of people that are not extroverts do very well because introverts want to be honest, and the truth doesn't come from, the comedy doesn't come from dumb stuff, it comes from truth. And it's looking at things from different angles and flipping them around. And so you see this lady at the checkout counter and you see something interesting about the way she's checking people out. And so you can, put that into a scene or into an improv game, and it becomes something fun to play with. You always look for the fun thing you're going to play with. And we work with two sides of our brain, the analytical side and the creative side, which there's this one improv guru who calls it the what is it called? The jingly side of the brain, or the jiggly side of the brain. So we have to work with both of those at the same time. And some people that are older have a harder time grasping it. I'm not saying they can't. Now, when I was 20, my mind worked a lot faster than it does now. But when you're a little bit older and you're doing improv, you have all the wisdom of your age working for you and all the life experiences, and you can put those into your improv, and it equals the playing field.
We should do an improv with the whole crew.
What are you talking about? We do this every day.
I want to see Slick.
Slick is an
Do an
improv in
improv.
itself.
Hell yeah.
Right?
All you gotta do is use the word convoluted, and he goes, what?
See, I'm voluted.
You see, when you're older, you learn to play the game either slower, but you use bigger words. She does this to me all the time. So it slows the pace down to think that I know more or less, no more. But it's funny, what I love to do to even it up, because they think much faster than I do, I can't help that, is that I will put them in a very, what is the word?
Precarious?
Uncomfortable situation. Because if you're all that and better than me and everything, I said, okay, come on, sit in this seat. I've done this. I said, come on up here. Everybody off the set. And let that person come on up and show me what you got. And I'm not trying to embarrass them. I just want to even it up a little bit. Because I just love the new challenges right now. There's a lot of people that are talking and saying they can and they can't. And there's a lot of people who stay very quiet who don't realize that they can't. So,
I agree 100%.
and things are changing in our society right now.
One of the things, you were talking about people that say they can't, and yet they can. I find that there are certain people that do improv that are afraid to step out and commit. And you've got to be passionate, you've got to commit, and you've got to, there's another improv saying called dare to fail. And another one on top of that is face your fears. And a lot of people aren't willing to take a chance, and they're not willing to face their fears, and they're not willing to, you know, and yet if they do that, if they know it's a comfortable space and they can do that, then they excel, and then they're like, oh my gosh, I can do that. And like you say, they take off.
And it's true, and we try to show in here that, you know, you got to have a little bit, you have to have a lot of confidence in yourself. And if you don't have it, you got to build it. And to build it, you got to believe. You know, Tug McGraw from the Mets used to say, you got to believe. That was the biggest cry in the world during 1972, 1969. He used to say, listen, we're not supposed to be here, but we are. So
We
you
should
gotta
go through
believe.
this book
I
and
love
find
this.
different things. Here's trying to control the narrative. That's me. Even though I'm not supposed to, I'm always trying to manipulate
Until
and control
today.
the narrative.
Until today.
That's why I'm trying not to control the narrative. I love this other one where you put like an item down and everyone has to identify what's there.
Okay.
You have that in here.
Oh, okay.
Identify something in there.
Right,
or
right.
the straight man. You're always the color man, you tell me. Imagine putting like an item in front of Slick and, I don't know, Bianca, and they have to identify the elephant in the room and have a whole
We're
conversation
working
about
on
it.
that. We started doing that.
That's all in
today.
here.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's amazing that you can actually put into words what we've been trying to express over years. And I love it when, you know, last night I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I woke up to a sentence is, what the hell do you do for a living? And I sat down and it says, what do I do? And today, you're the answer. That book is the answer. I mean, how strange is that? Because sometimes you can't put into words what you're trying to accomplish.
That's true.
I didn't even know there was a book or certain words or science. I didn't even know how to name to it.
I never thought about what we do as this, though. That's pretty cool.
So with the title, Life Improvised, Listening Between the Lines, it's like listening between the lines is like not just hearing words that were said, but looking at, reading the room, looking at, because you talk to people every day, and so you'll see their movements, their expressions, the way they answer something, because there's many ways you can say the same word, and each one carries a different emotion with it. You know, and so there's a lot of things. So listening between the lines has to do with looking beyond just hearing somebody say, you know, hey, it's time for dinner. So what's really behind that, you know? Are they upset that you didn't help make the dinner? Or that you came late? Or are they really excited that you're there, you know? There's a lot more to that. By the way, if you don't mind, my book is available on Amazon. If people go to Life Improvised, Listening Between the Lines, my name is Greg Philippi, Philippi, and it's available on Amazon in the States, in the UK, in the EU, and in Japan, although I haven't sold any in Japan yet.
And you're teaching improv.
And I teach improv, and I also, I teach improv. I've been doing it online during this period, but I'm going back to in-person in September.
How large are your classes usually?
Really varies. So I put a limit on them. My classes are usually between 12 is a good number, but between 12 and 20. But I try and keep it around 12 to 14 people, something like that. That's a really great
And
amount.
people can hire you for corporate.
And people can hire me for corporate. I do small companies as well as big top 100 corporations.
Wow. What's the best way for everyone to contact you?
People can contact me by emailing me, Greg at sa-comedy.com. They can look me up on Instagram and send me a DM. They can go to my author site, which is gregphilippiauthor.com. Or they can go to my improv website, which is screamingarmadillocomedy.com. There's a lot of different ways. Or they could give me a call if they're really serious, 323-829-1117.
We should have RK hook up with him. Screaming Armadillo comedy for RK.
Well, I'm thinking that businesses out there that are watching, any business owners that are watching there today, if you need an injection into your business to get your workers back, I mean, I get phone calls every day, Freddie, I would love to serve more food. I can't. I don't have any workers. Costco closing at 6 o'clock. They don't have any workers. Nobody
Publix.
wants to come out. Publix. Oh my God, who works there?
Who works at a boutique
The guy in the
liquor
back
store.
in the bathroom. Now we're giving away a book. Is that what we're doing?
We're giving away a book, Life Improvised, Listening Between the Lines by Greg Filippi. Give us a call or write in 888-994-4995 Studio A. Greg, thank you so much.
Hey,
This
thank
is-
you guys for having me. It's really fun.
This
I
is
really
awesome.
enjoyed it.
Well, stay put, because when we come back from commercial break, we're going to be doing some taste testing. We've got Val's GF, Gluten-Free Cafe, in studio with us. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Media Productions and WNA Money Talk Radio have been in congruent business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner and founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
Barbara Silver has inspired women worldwide for over 30 years with her artistic talents. With a combination of texture, color blocking, and sculpture, this creator of many beauty bestsellers has taken the world by storm with her passion for design and color. Barbara's eclectic style encompasses it all. Bold and brazen, subtle and calming. She is the most well known for her unconventional tools and techniques, including spinning, scraping, and sandpapering. Her textured surfaces and playful resin sculptures can be found in many tasteful private homes in Florida, Connecticut, and New York. Her miraculous compositions are exhibited at the Heart of Delray Gallery, as well as Boca Raton's The Gallery Lounge. For more information, Barbara Silver can be reached at 917-757-0447 or emailed at barbarasilvergallery@gmail.com.
Looking for a place to get your ice cream fix? Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, you can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Cafe. Hope to see you soon. And remember, it's always a great day for ice cream.
Hi, this is brought to you by Barbara Silver and Barbara Silver Artwork. Here's some lovely paintings that she's done. Come see her down at the Amp Media Productions. Maybe get yourself a piece, hang it on your wall, make your house look really nice and spiffy. And that's it. Back to Don and Freddie.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. And I didn't even know they were going to do that. And I didn't know that his name was Barbara Silva. Because she says, "Hi, this is Barbara Silva."
No, the artwork. This is segments
No,
brought to
he
you
said
by the
this-
artwork of
no,
Barbara
he said
Silver.
this is Barbara Silva.
Clean out your ears.
No. Well,
Yeah.
you were in the way, so I couldn't hear.
Always in the way. Welcome back, everyone, to the Brooklyn Cafe. What a fun Thursday. It's an improv kind of Thursday we got going on. We had Greg Filippi, so call in. This book is unbelievable. Life Improvised. It kind of sums up what you and I do and our crew does every day here at the cafe and Amp Media Studios. We've got a free book to give you, so 888-994-4995, Studio A, or write in and we will get that to you also.
You know what that is?
An A?
Yes.
You got it.
Studio A.
We've got Mia
Not
from
B.
A.
A. A.
You and the phones.
A.
You just need a jacket.
No.
We got Mia from Val's GF Gluten-Free Cafe joining us. And I'm excited because we've got one producer who is gluten-free. And the funny thing is, I guess 2 weeks ago, you guys put out an all call. And the next day, two of them come in and say separately, I texted Val's GF. I texted Val's GF. And then they went and, oh my gosh, amazing. So welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I did a Facebook post about a week ago-ish, and it went viral, and within 3 days, like, we sold out all 3 days, and people were coming in at noon, and we were like, we have nothing. We're like, sorry.
You have no more food?
Yeah, we have no more food. We don't even have crumbs. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, come back next week.
Wow.
So it's really crazy what social media can do.
That's funny.
What was your post like? Because they all saw it.
I went on every single Facebook group for like moms. I did like Moms at Boca, and then I did like gluten free in South Florida, and I was just like, it was like a sympathy post. I was like, hi, like we're gonna close, like my mom's dream, and like all of our savings were put into it, and like the landlord wanted the key that Friday, and it was Wednesday, and I was like, we're gonna like lose everything. And I didn't tell my parents about it because I did not expect it to blow up the way it did.
But didn't they say to you, what is going on?
Yeah, I was I was actually at my other job at noon, and my mom was like, why is everyone coming in? I was like, I may have done something. I was like, I may or may not have posted on like 40 Facebook groups. And she's like, we'll talk about this when you get home. Because I worked at 12 to 7 that day at my other job.
And you sold out.
Yeah.
And how's business been since then?
It's been slowed down, but it's not as slow as it was before. We can manage what we're getting in now.
That's
And
incredible.
what kind of, okay, I need to find out what kind of food sells out. What do you sell? What kind of food is it?
We sell pizzas, empanadas, pastas, shepherd's pie, croissants, cakes, cookies, everything and anything that we can make that's gluten-free. Oh, we sell burgers too.
You sell burgers?
Yeah, like we make the burger bread.
There's a gluten-free burger? What cow is gluten-free?
Bread.
The bread.
Oh, the bread is gluten-free.
Gluten-free
Yeah, we make
empanadas.
I know, I'm wondering here. Wow, that's, not for nothing, Val, but I thought your name was Val GF.
So, my mom and I are both Valentinas, but I go by my middle name, which is Mia. So, but it's like based off of both of us, because we're both Val.
Have you always been gluten-free?
My mom got diagnosed with celiac disease in 2000. So ever since then, we've just been gluten-free at home.
So what'd you bring in? So Teddy is our gluten-free producer. So she's out around town looking for gluten-free, and I think you spoke to our other producer, Val. So between the gluten-free producer and the Val producer, it was kind of meant for you to be here.
Yeah.
What'd you bring to try? And Greg, you said you're gluten-free and vegan?
Not always, but I do eat stuff in that area.
All right, let's give it a try then. What'd you bring in?
So I brought croissants and chocolate chip cookies, and to be completely honest, I didn't know I had to bring anything in, so I made my dad run and bring me food. If I would have known, I would have brought like empanadas and like quipes and everything, but I'll come back next time
So we
with
have
more.
to bring you back.
Come
You
back
know,
next
I never really knew. I thought this gluten-free thing, because you see it in restaurants also. I thought it was like phony bologna. I said, come on. So I had gluten-free pancakes one day. It didn't taste different, but it wasn't until I saw how it affected people in here and how ill they got because of it, you know, that they didn't have gluten-free. It really hit home. It's a real serious problem if you're not careful with it and you need to have gluten-free. Now, is it more common to have gluten-free restaurants?
Not really. It's a really like tight niche because a lot of people, it's more expensive to make gluten-free than it is to make gluten. So most places prefer to just do gluten since it's cheaper and they make more bang for their buck, basically.
Will you do sugar-free also?
We can make sugar-free things.
No, we got you covered.
They do.
Magic
They
Man.
do free everything.
Well, look,
Yeah.
now we've got
And
a
they sell
healthier option for you.
Yeah, but-
Gluten-free, sugar-free.
Why? Look at her. Why are you looking at me? Look
Because
at
you're
her.
sugar-free, she's gluten-free.
First of all, we gotta find out. We gotta find
We
out.
got a taste test.
You're
Okay.
supposed to be eating gluten-free,
And do-
but I don't always follow it, and it does make you sick if you're
I know.
supposed to.
My daughter also.
I know.
Who wants a croissant?
All right, who wants a croissant or divide them up?
Oh yeah, we can cut them up. Okay.
All right, so we're going to pass you some taste testing.
And then here's the.
It's just behind the scenes is what we've got. So Mia, this is a family-run business. How long have you been there?
We opened April 22nd, so we're
Oh, brand new.
brand new.
Brand new. And where
Yeah.
are you located?
We're located on 499 Spanish River Boulevard, behind the Publix, by Mi Casita, the Mexican place.
Are you right near Publix, right over Publix, or on the other side of the other shopping mall?
We're behind Publix, so you know that little street. I think it's called Fifth
Yep.
Northeast
There
Fifth.
used to
We're
be a
on
burger
there.
place there.
I think so.
I think so. Remember we came back from Publix a couple weeks ago? Again, me and Publix. I'm always at Publix. I need my own personal shopper.
I know what you're
We
talking
passed it and I said to you, oh, that burger place went out. Look at that cute little cafe.
No.
It's the Publix off of Spanish River and Dixie and
Okay.
Federal. It's between Dixie and Federal on Spanish River.
Yes.
It's where it is.
Yes,
we gotta
ma'am.
send it
It's the donut place used to be over there.
Oh, the donut place, I remember. We gotta have to send
Two
the
and a
two and a
half
half guy. No, we graduated you. Now it's 2.5.
Our case, the half.
Because no.
That's
RK
very
is the
convoluted.
half. He's the little engine that.
Although he's not a half, he's a full. He's just
He
a little
came up
pint
with that
size.
name.
He's a little smaller, but he's
No,
still
but
a
he's
full.
he's like the grease of the wheels. He greases the wheels to make things
You guys
happen.
are going to have to go over and do a remote over there. Do a pop-up?
Yeah, because Don only works 3 days a week. So with RK, maybe we can. Don, whatever his name is.
What hours, when do you open?
We're open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 7.
Monday through, wow. And you've got full meals. You've got
Empanadilla.
hamburger. Is it sit-in or only takeout?
We do sit in, we do take out, we do both.
We had the most delicious pastries a couple
Empanadilla.
weeks ago.
Empanadilla. What pastry?
Teddy went, she brought in pastries. They were the little
There were
Danish
no-
and the croissant.
there were
I know
no
because I ate them all.
empanadillas.
No empanadillas.
And I never got to taste it, first of all. It
Well,
came
you didn't get to
in
taste
and
this.
it left because somebody ate them.
You're going to get to taste these. All right. Here you go.
We do
What is
beef
it?
empanadas.
It's a croissant and a
And then we
cookie.
also do ham and cheese.
Oh, they're nice
empanadas.
and warm too.
I feel horrible you made your dad bring.
He'll be fine.
But you know what? It kind of goes with improv. It's problem solving. Which I was going to say, part of what we do here, most of what we do here, Greg, is problem solving. Because you're always putting out a situation. Or something arises, or someone wants something, or they want a lighting, or they want a fourth camera, so we have to do a walk around. What you did was problem solving. And that was amazing, and you did it. And this is incredible. Wow.
We make the croissants every morning, so at 11 they're like fresh out of the oven.
Good, right?
And when we put ham and cheese sometimes in them. And my mom, I was like, that does not sound good. I looked at her, I was like, sweet and salty, no. I ate the whole thing before she even got to taste
These are
it.
sweet. They're a
Yeah.
different type of croissant. What do you think, Greg?
I like it.
I had gluten-free bread from Whole Foods, and it tastes like wallpaper. This is good.
You make this with ham and cheese too?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all in.
And it's close.
This
It's
is
like
delicious.
bathed in butter and
Why
oh my
is this
gosh.
bread so good?
It's my mom's secret recipe.
So business
Is
is
it?
doing better. You're now 2 months in?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Did you try the cookie?
Done.
Apparently you didn't get a cookie.
Done. This is really good.
I'm teasing Teddy. He ate it. It's
I ate
already
it.
gone.
This with ham and cheese. I would think we have to order some.
You think you should?
So what I tell you?
Greg, I kid you not. We do this all day long. That would be slick.
His feet are registered with the FBI's dangerous
He
weapon.
fell into Vlad's hands. This is amazing. Again, is there a phone number or a way everyone can contact you?
You can find us on Instagram. It's Val's GF Cafe on everything, honestly. I'm in charge of social media, so it made my life easier, and I said we're just making the same username for everything.
How'd you get so good at social media?
I'm studying advertising in college, and in high school I was in charge of all my clubs' social media, so it's been something I've been doing.
Where do you go to school?
I go to Texas Tech.
Do you?
How do you go to Texas Tech from Florida?
Virtually.
My family moves here in January of this past year, but I stayed behind because I was like, I have 1 more year of college left. There's no point in transferring over.
So you're here temporarily, or are you doing it all online?
I'm here for the summer, and then in August I have to head back for school because my major's not offered online.
Wow. Well, welcome to our crew.
Thank you.
This is kind of a little bit of everything.
You're
that
gonna
they
take
get
over
to
the
do.
business?
My brother and I are gonna keep the business going once like my parents pass away. Hopefully not anytime soon because I will lose my brain if I have to. But yeah, my brother and I will take over once my parents are done.
Were you in the restaurant business before?
It's our first restaurant, first everything, you know.
It's a huge commitment, a huge change.
So
I-
Mama must be a great cook.
I wanted to ask one really quick question.
Yeah.
What do you use for chocolate in here? Because your dark chocolate seems a lot different.
We just use chocolate chips,
Oh, okay. Just regular chocolate chips?
regular dark
Yeah.
chocolate chips.
Okay.
That
Sorry.
croissant is to die for. Man,
Val and Teddy, nice job booking Val's
Wow.
GF Kitchen Cafe. Amazing.
Thank
you so much for joining us.
11
Check
to
it
7?
out all over social media, 11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday.
wow.
Late lunch, late breakfast, lunch, dinner for you.
Dinner.
And it's right around the corner from here.
Yeah.
Spanish
it's on the
River
way
and
home.
Federal, pretty much.
That's pretty good.
Pretty
I'm
much.
gonna
And
tell
they
you.
do burgers and everything.
Hamburgers.
We sell gnocchis. We make our gnocchis handmade
Wow.
too.
I think I'm looking at our 4th of July bash.
Let's do it. Teddy's in, it's gluten free. She can eat again.
Because Teddy can enjoy it.
I know.
I think that's kind of cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Check it out. 561-617-5394. Give us a call for Life Improvised by Greg Filippi. Welcome. I would love to do an improv here with you, whether we bring people in tomorrow night. We're having a ladies' night with cocktail making and Dignity Memorial. It'd be kind of fun to do a guys' night, Freddie, with improv. Because the ladies are good at improv when we're drinking. The guys, you may need a
No,
little
the
bit
ladies
of a
aren't good
boost.
at improv. The ladies are just drunk. I mean, there's no improv there.
We're
They're
good at
walking. Hey, Freddie! I'm
We're
like,
good at
wow.
communicating, but that could be a fun guys'
They're
night.
great at communicating.
Don't you think?
What? Improv?
A fun guys' night with improv?
So I got to say, I got hired to do an all-female party once. And
How'd that work for you?
it was really interesting. After a while, they
Sure it
forgot
was.
that I was a guy, and they just talked about anything, which was good, except that it was kind of strange because I'd never heard all those subjects. But But I got paid for it, so it was always good.
Yeah, when we get rolling, I don't know. I'm going to light a candle for all you guys tomorrow is all I can
Not
say.
us.
Oh, you.
No, we are under control.
Oh, you.
And I'm going to bring a hammer and nails because I'm going to nail that door shut.
All I can tell is I got 20 of my girlfriends coming in here tomorrow. From Dawn to Book to Summer to Tracy to Genji.
The last time I saw that cluster of women, it was outrageous.
It was another ladies' night, yeah.
It was outrageous.
I know.
Okay.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we've got Gregory's Fine Jewelry joining us. We've got Adrian Sarnecki of Hot Rod Todd, and we get to hear about the beautiful Huskies. It is Taylor's birthday and Haley's graduation, and it is drink time at the cafe.
Maria, yes, it is very, very delicious. Maria from...
Oh, my daughter went and got a facial and a massage. She said it was amazing.
When did she go?
She went Tuesday.
And she didn't call in and tell us what the deal was?
She was relaxed. She said it was
she
great.
melt like butter?
Pretty much. She said she had no idea she was there, and she went there. She said the facial was lovely. She did a foot massage and a full body massage, and she was very relaxed, even happy still yesterday.
Very nice.
So Spa Facial by Maria.
They're asking, is there food?
You have any food left today?
Do you have any food left?
All right, there's still food.
Plenty of food.
All right, let's take a commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. Celebration of a lifetime begins here.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
Spa Facial by Maria has amazing facials, body treatments, and sugar body waxing for any special occasion. All our spa treatments have organic and natural ingredients concentrated just for your skin. We guarantee all natural products help you with that extra feeling of zen. The Spa Facial offers organic facials, foot detox, aromatherapy, manscaping, and face and body waxing. Call the Spa Facial for your spa appointment with Maria at 954-213-5034 or visit her website at thespafacial.info.
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911 offer 24/7 emergency service with 1-hour response times now in your area. Water, mold, fire, biohazard. Call now 1-833-253-2699.
Handling the hard jobs with a soft touch.
Looking for a cool, laid-back space with great people and even better drinks? You can't lose. The Artful Dodger, Boca Raton's hidden gem. A good, old-fashioned local bar is hard to come by, but not anymore. The Artful Dodger is a fun, casual place to sit back and relax. Located at 495 Northeast 20th Street in Boca Raton, you'll find your new favorite bar. The Artful Dodger. We'll see you there. Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios that will set the venue for any media application. We offer remote services as a radio or TV production, and continue to grow new venues to bring your ideas to life. We also specialize in video and photo content for social media. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
Hi guys, and breaking news. You're never going to believe this, but the other day I was looking around and I saw that this woman claims to have had dectuplets, which means she had 10 children at once, 7 boys and 3 girls. However, although she had them in Africa, none of the people in the hospital can find records of her giving birth to these children. This comes 1 month after a woman in Morocco had 9 children. It took 10 doctors and 27 nurses to have these children. Now I'm thinking out here, wow, that is a lot of kids. That is 10 diapers. That is 10 cars. That is 10 kids you have to marry off. And also, that is 10 chances to have an artist. And you know who can mentor them? Jay Harmon, who is our in-house colored pencil artist. You know what? My favorite thing now is people will be like, who's your favorite artist? And I'm like, not Picasso. It's my man, Jay. I met him, super cool guy, got these amazing pieces of art. He's drawn Billie Eilish. He has Eilish. I don't need to say eyelash. Billie Eilish. Sorry, she has cool eyelashes. She's also done beautiful paintings of all, beautiful drawings of all different sorts of people. Definitely check him out. You can come into the studio and look at this room. It is all Jay Harmon. It is Jay Harmon heaven over here. So now, guys, back to the show.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I need a motion sickness pill.
You need a motion? I need a motion sickness pill. I need a motion.
A motion sickness pill.
Jeez Louise,
Nice
I feel like
job,
I'm on a
guys.
ship.
It gives you a little snapshot of our world. All the artwork that you see here at the Brooklyn Cafe Studio, everything is for sale. It's our little mini gallery that we've got going here. So we've got Amy Reshevsky, Barbara Silver, Max Lazega, Jay Harmon. Who else do we have? We've got Alan Benowitz. The photography is incredible. So many great things. I mean, now we've got biblical sculptures also. So a lot of great things. So the gallery studio is open. We actually have 2 incredible Alley Left Court vintage pieces for sale. We've got a Madonna and we have the Statue of Liberty. So these are her vintage pieces. They are for sale, and for pricing, just give us a call or write in and we will get those to you also. They are spectacular.
They are, I gotta admit. It's shaping up. What started out as a warehouse with no, with nothing on the walls, I think we've come a long way.
So we need to send this over to camera 3 because we have a very special celebration that we must take care of. And then we go, you know, chocolate and diamonds go very well together. So it's the perfect segue
Chocolate diamonds.
to wish Taylor a happy 21st birthday. The birthday girl is in the house. So before you light the candles, Teddy made you a very special birthday drink.
What is that?
Yes.
It's green.
That is called, I'll take it off. That's called an El Nino. And I made it a little bit weaker
What
because
number is that?
Taylor's first. Oh. 4. And it's on. It's an El Nino. I made it a little weaker because it's Taylor's first drink legally here. And we're very
drinking
excited
virgin.
about
This
it.
is her first public drink.
Yes.
We don't know about the private ones.
It has pineapple juice in it. It has orange juice, blue curacao, a little bit of vodka, and some other fun stuff that is
All right,
secretive.
Taylor.
Taylor, you got to take a swig of that.
Oh, and soda water on top as well. Am I supposed to drink this first?
Yes.
Take a sip and we'll light your candles and celebrate your
My
birthday.
reaction is not good, then it's just because I don't drink.
That's okay. It's your first. Oh, look at. She said, "What the hell is this?"
Not
How
very
would she
strong.
know? She never had it before.
I tried to make it weaker so it wasn't so strong for her. That's good because I don't.
Tastes like an ice cream cone.
There's going to be a birthday shot after. I just can't do both at once.
All right, let's light her candles and wish her a happy birthday. And we need Haley to come out also. So Dan, can you get Haley? Because we have to celebrate her graduation. Welcome to my extended family, Greg.
Haley,
She's not
come
here?
over here.
Oh, all right. Are you really singing, guys? Slick, take it away.
Oh God. Slick in the house. Singing. Go ahead,
Keep going,
go ahead.
Slick.
Go ahead.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We have to make sure we have the COVID
Happy
blowout.
birthday, dear Taylor.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Woohoo! Make a wish. And I know I couldn't get ice cream
Thank
because you own 2 Cold Stones, so nothing would compare with what you have. So we'll have to bring. Actually, I have some Cold Stone in the back. I've got that.
Well, I
The
work later
remix.
today, so.
I have cake batter remix. If you want to put that
Yeah.
on that, Greg, I'm not even offering it to you. Happy birthday, Taylor.
Thank you.
Thank you for being part of our family for so long. Your Comcast commercial has just been approved, so congratulations on having your
Yay.
second TV commercial. Tell your father that he is now going to be on TV.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
excited.
Incredible what's coming out of here.
It's a good day. Good day.
Nice job. So enjoy, cut your cake, and mess up your name, as they say.
I hope I don't break this. I feel like every time we cut a cake here, this thing breaks.
It's good luck.
If you break the cake cutter, this
I
tradition.
didn't break it, so.
Remember, every time we have a cake cutter, it breaks.
Every time.
Not me.
Way to go. All right, everybody, enjoy. All right, let's go over to camera 2. Let's talk to Greg. We got Gregory Freed with us.
It's been a minute.
Bianca did a great job booking all of our guests. So yesterday you texted me, I'll see you on Thursday. I'm thinking, all right, is there an event at Gregory's Fine Jewelry? Is there a charity event I'm missing out on? So I'm scrolling through looking at all the events. And that was on LinkedIn. And I'm thinking, I don't know, do I dare say, where am I going to see you? And he goes, you still associated with the Brooklyn Cafe? Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. So Bianca has access to our calendar, only I didn't see her anyway. It's all good.
Yeah,
So
I was
here
a
we
little.
are.
I was a little nervous. I'm like, why? Well, you're gonna have to be there. Not that I
I'm
can't do
here.
my interview with the big guy, but it's always beautiful seeing you. And then you're like, oh well, they book, and so I'll see you tomorrow.
Our
kind of thing.
producers do what they're supposed to do, so she's brought in another Gregory. Today's like the Gregory Day. Gregory Filippi, I don't know if he's still here, but
He's
we
in
have
the
this
studio
book,
way.
and we got Gregory Freed. Well, welcome.
Thank you for having me. We've tried to do this for a few years to get me here, and so I'm happy to be here today.
You've been very busy.
Well, the jewelry business gets busy in Boca season time, but always make time for you guys.
So tell us about Gregory's Fine Jewelry. Is one of the most spectacular jewelry stores. You're Boca, but kind of Boca Del Rey-ish.
Yeah, I'm right on the Boca Del Rey line, right across from Murakami Museum. I opened 16 years ago, actually, this May. So it's kind of a little amazing that, my little diamond in the rough's been there for 16 years. And, you know, we're just getting back to where we were, you know, before COVID. And, you know, we've got amazing clients that supported us when we reopened and, you know, still doing all the charity events, although they're virtual. So, you know, life is good in the retail world for now. Yeah.
Has it changed what people are looking for?
What we actually saw a big uptick in was engagement rings.
Don't say anything.
We saw people who, for instance, a guy and a girl could be dating for about 7-8 months. They're pretty exclusive, but they don't actually spend at one's place that often. But then they have to be quarantined, and they decided to, you know, either live at her place or his place. And after, I guess, 3 months or so of being completely together, they know or they don't know, and they want to get engaged. They know they can't get married right away at the time. So May, June, July, August, we couldn't get engagement rings in fast enough to sell. So that was kind of a big uptick for us because we do more custom engagement rings. We're strictly by word of mouth for engagement rings. But from what I'm told, I'm #1 in Google on engagement rings in Boca, Palm Beach area. So
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, so it was nice, and we had some younger clientele to come in, and but people were looking for pick-me-ups. They were home, they couldn't go anywhere, they cleaned out their closet, they went through their jewelry, a lot of them had plastic surgery because it was time to heal, but they came in for pick-me-up, and so we redid the entire inventory for more pick-me-up types of stuff. We took the big jewelry out of the store because, you know, if there's no charity events to go to, you know, where are they wearing it to? They can't go to New York Prime, they can't go to Abe & Louie's, they can't go anywhere. So we brought in stuff that would go at Lululemon. And
that's
it
cool.
seemed to have done really well, and, you know, my suppliers were amazing, and we had fresh stuff every week, and then my custom business kicked back in. People who, you know, went through their jewelry for umpteen years and wanted me to make something. So, you know, being that the snowbirds weren't able to go home for the summer, we had one of our best summers, and it kind of, you know, melted into the holidays. So, you know, things are okay. You know, retail is always kind of the last to come back. But, you know, we're holding our own, and, you know, the charities are gearing up to, it's going to be a big charity season. A lot of the country clubs are going to be opening by the middle to the end of the year. There's a couple of events that are, you know, in December going to have 400 people at them. So
Wow.
Boca West is getting ready to come back, Polo Club. So, you know, just because there's COVID and just because, you know, the world got shut down, there's still charities that need help. And, you know, we made a commitment to our charities. You know, we'll do it one way or the other. We'll figure it out.
So let me ask you, are men getting engagement rings now?
Are men for themselves?
Well, are women buying them for men? Didn't we have the segment, Slick, we talked about guys getting rings? Have you seen that?
I haven't had one that way.
So new trend, I think.
do a lot in the, you know, gay and lesbian, you know, community. They're some of the best engagement rings to do. It's really, not that heterosexual engagement rings aren't special and beautiful, but to see them, it means something more to them. And we, you know, a lot of them get engaged in the store. So we have
Wow.
champagne, and we have, you know, things that are already planned and done prior. But no, I've never had a woman come into the store, and I'm doing jewelry 33 years. I've never had a woman come in to buy a man an engagement ring.
It was a segment that happened, and it was on the news because the virus has slowed so many things down that there were women and guys kept saying, okay, well, let's wait until this blows over, and let's wait and let's wait. So this new craze came out, and it was the diamond people that did it. They came out with it, right?
I actually saw it on a TV show also. It's like they just didn't want to wait for the significant other to ask them. So they asked, the ladies asked, and they actually got
I'm
them
gonna
a
have to
ring.
look into that.
It'd be kind of a cool niche, right?
And it was, the diamond companies were doing it, of course, and they were changing the colors on the stones. And it became a big thing. I know my sister called me in New York. She said, oh, did you see this? And up north, it took off. And I was thinking, down here, I didn't even hear about it until I saw it on the news. So
It's just, and I know, but earrings were huge during Zoom calls. So your earring business and necklaces probably went like through the roof.
Earrings were diamond studs was probably our number one seller for. I was shipping diamond studs all over the country, and necklaces are always a good staple. And believe it or not, high-end watches.
Really?
A lot of Cartier, a lot of Rolex. Again, people were, trying to fill this void, and they couldn't go away on vacation. They had money to spend, I guess. So we were very lucky. And like I said, we've been there 16 years. We have a wonderful clientele, and they're very supportive. And, when we came back, we started calling clients and just really trying to see how they were.
You've got great clientele.
Yeah, we're
You've
very
been there
lucky.
For a long
very,
time. You've
very
got
lucky. Yeah.
beautiful jewelry and great prices. And for people that are a little apprehensive about seeing a lot of people, you're a boutique jewelry store. You're not walking into a giant field of different stores, a lot of people. You cater to a nice small crowd and intimate, and you'll make arrangements to meet people at their own times.
Well, sure. So, we're located in the Addison Place, like I said, which is across from Murakami Museum. We have private appointments, mostly anybody who wants to come in to have anything designed is all strictly by appointment. I do evenings. When you're in retail, you work. So, but we really try to make our clients feel like they're at home with us, and we're very accommodating, so they can give us a call and tell us what they want to do, and we'll schedule an appointment so they get my undivided attention, and we go through all of their things, and we make them something that's simply spectacular.
I have to keep eating, Freddie. Oh, don't keep eating. Slick, what are you letting me eat all that cake for? Freddie.
we're talking jewelry here.
Nothing goes, I got to tell you, it's like Valentine's Day every day. Nothing goes with diamonds quite like chocolate cake. How is that cake, Taylor? It's good? She's having a nice
Yeah, it
birthday.
is actually very quiet in here.
Yeah,
everybody's eating
cake,
something
like,
here.
what's
Yeah.
up?
Everyone's having cake. This is like our extended family, and everyone here works. They're unbelievable. Phone number?
Eat this.
So you can reach me or my manager Barbara at 561-638-8522. You can check out the Gregory's Fine Jewelry Instagram page. Every day there's a live video of a new creation that we've made and some other pictures to kind of bedazzle your eyes. And give us a call. We'd love to have you come in and make you a Gregory's girl.
Your social media posts are spectacular. And LinkedIn?
And LinkedIn, believe it or not, I've had a LinkedIn page for probably 12 years, and somebody had said to me, why don't you post your jewelry on LinkedIn? Now, that's not really what LinkedIn does. So I just post the video and some music to the video, and it's gone from 3 views to about 150 views a video. And people do reach out, so it's another form. And all those videos that you see, all the pictures, the hashtags, I do all that personally myself. Believe it or not, my 15-year-old nephew told me how to do hashtags and how to lay music to all the videos. And so I said to him one day, if you want to go into this, you'll be in charge of that. So yeah, but it's like a second job doing all that. But as long as everybody's enjoying them, then it's worth doing.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
I
Check out
appreciate you having me.
Gregory's Fine Jewelry. Amazing, amazing pieces for ladies, for guys, birthdays, anniversaries, or just to make it a happy day for you.
And anywhere, because he ships all over the world. He ships anywhere, right?
Yeah, we pretty much will ship anywhere. Believe it or not, during this COVID thing, people were calling from Instagram. And, we work out the details before we send a piece of jewelry to somebody that we don't know. But, it's definitely been, a positive or a bigger positive thing for us. And like I said, we're here to sell to anybody, anywhere, whatever they're looking for. We're a full custom house, so as you know. So there's nothing that we can't make. And, we do 3D imagery before. So people always kind of get a little apprehensive about making custom jewelry. And my motto is, if you don't like it, you don't take it, so you have nothing to lose.
Yeah, nothing
So,
to lose.
yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Taylor, happy birthday. Enjoy your cake. Haley, are you here now? All right, well, Haley, we've got some special graduation cupcakes for you also. No special birthday drink for you, but Haley just graduated from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas the other day, so our crew grows. Keep eating. Stay tuned, we're gonna take a commercial break. When we come back, we've got our Husky, Adrian Sardnecki, joining us. Hot Rod Todd. He asked if he's gonna ask me about my eye patch Echo. I might just share that story.
Get my crayons.
I'm gonna get your crayons. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Dr. Laura Ellick, a licensed psychologist practicing in both Florida and New York with over 20 years of experience, addresses the negative thoughts that are keeping you stuck in your lifestyle patterns. Dr. Ellick works with children, teens, and adults, from anxiety and depression to eating disorders, addiction recovery, and medical issues. Making a deep interpersonal connection is a magical part of the therapeutic relationship. Contact Dr. Laura at 516-635-6186 or at Laura Ellick, ELLICK.com for a personalized consultation. It's time to remove the blocks that are preventing you from achieving your dreams. Call Dr. Laura Ellick at 516-635-6186 or at LAURAELLICK.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Coming back on us.
Coming back on us. Wow.
I would hate to be a woman tomorrow night.
I know. I think I'm full for tomorrow night. That's all I can tell you.
Ain't my problem.
Oh, it is. It is. I got an overflow. I need an overflow room.
Studio B is your overflow room.
I know. Yeah. We're
Eh.
definitely going to have to do a second one is what I think we're going to need.
I don't know.
I
Yes.
gotta ask you a question.
Yes.
How do you do a quick 180? You're just eating good.
Yeah.
You know, and then you just eat the cake. You're not supposed to eat the cake. I'm trying to save your life.
Yes, but you see, the problem is that when you tell someone you can't, it's when they do. So if you had said to me, here, have this, I probably wouldn't have eaten it.
Okay.
But as soon as I heard you and Mama-san here say, oh, you can't eat that, I said, okay, I'm
Just eat the whole thing.
You ate the
Well,
whole
what are you doing? What you do with yours? Did you eat it?
Uh-huh.
You didn't eat it?
I did.
All of it?
No.
But
But don't worry, there's more because we're going to go over to camera 3 because now we get to wish Haley a happy graduation. Do we sing for graduation? Is there like a happy graduation?
Happy graduation.
Dun,
happy
dun, 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 dun.
You can make a song up.
Is there a song that goes with happy graduation? Anybody know the lyrics?
I don't believe so.
Bianca's singing.
Bianca's having some kind of attack.
Well, you needed a mic. Right there.
What's the song?
A1 Val. Slick's going to
song.
sing.
I only got like 3 lines. As we go on, we remember something, 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 something.
You guys know this song?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never
they play that every
heard
graduation.
of this
No.
song in my life.
Yes, you have.
I have not.
You never heard that song? They play it at every like graduation or like something like for memories and whatnot. Like they play it.
The only song I sang in my graduation was when I was a kid. I sang "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head." That was it.
Why?
I don't
No,
know.
it's a memory song.
What was it?
I got to congratulate you, Haley. So those cupcakes are for you.
Thank you.
We have to remove the drink because, thank you, Bianca. That's the 21-year-old drink. And congratulations to you for getting an opportunity to work with one of our artists. So,
yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Nice
You didn't
job.
expect that this morning, did you? Did you?
You graduate,
artist.
and get a new gig.
And you have cupcakes.
Thank you so much.
Well, enjoy. We love having you working with us. Congratulations. It is a huge milestone, and we love having you with us.
I'm
Ripe
excited
old
to be
age
here.
of 18, and she's amazing.
She's 18?
Yes.
She's not 18.
How old do
She's
you think
not.
she
You're
is?
19.
I'm 18.
Holy, her and John. You got a bunch of 18s in here.
I had to tell you, I asked her, you know how to do this? Yeah, I gotcha. You can do graphic design? Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm done with this. I can do that. I know.
Last class of.
Marjorie Stoneman Douglas.
Yeah.
Not the last class, but the most memorable class,
Most
I must
memorable
say.
last class. Yeah.
All right.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.
There's more cake, guys, if you didn't have enough. So, cupcake time here at the studio. Wow, what a day of food.
I was guilty. I'm gonna tell you, I don't feel guilty. I ate it.
You shouldn't
very
feel
happy
guilty at
about
all.
it.
So, I just want you to know that we now have our good friend Adrian joining us. Which
Can-
book
let
do
me
you
have
want? You want the coloring book, or do you
The
want
coloring book.
Must be this one. Hot Rod to the Rescue. Nope. Let's see. I know one of them is. This one, it's not a coloring book. It's kind of a learning your ABCs book.
That's me. I don't know
So
maybe.
let's bring Adrian over and say hi to our good friend.
Hi there.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. I'm sat here in Idaho and it's pouring down with rain.
We had to check audio and make sure we're not getting too much feedback. Can someone just check that out? Pronounce your last
Yeah.
name for me.
Charnetsky.
Charnetsky, author of Hot Rod Todd. These are incredible. So thank you so much for these, our mugs. I have Eye Patch
Okay.
Echo. And who does Freddie have?
He has Empress Maya.
Empress Maya.
Yes, she's the mother of Eye Patch Echo. And she's the mother of the whole pack that the books are
mother-
based on.
Kind of like you. You're kind of like lead the pack here. The leader of the pack.
Slickest.
Slick's the leader of the pack? Tell us
Well, he got
about...
that one because he referenced Nina. He used to have a husky called Nina.
Yes.
I had a husky called Nina, yes.
Yeah, and I remember you commenting when Dawn first showed the books that she looked like your Nina.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, it's funny because huskies have a curved tail.
That's right.
And the reason they have a curved tail, from what I was told, is that when they're in Siberia and Russia, the cold weather, they got to keep it off the ground.
That's interesting.
And that's why they curl. And that's why they curl their tails. My blue-eye husky was flown in from Siberia. And she was a puppy. She was like 3 months old when I bought her. And I was 12 and I worked at Frank's Army and Navy. I took all my money and I bought this dog. And the reason I bought her is because when I went to Puppy Palace, that was the name of the place that sold them, she attacked my shoes. She was the most loving creature. Loving, you know. Everybody in the family fell in love with Nina. It was unbelievable. And I never changed her name. Her name was Nina Ice Common. That's what I called her.
And it's his most beloved dog. He talks about Nina all the time. And now we've got these incredible books. Why books on huskies?
I have 4 Siberian Huskies. At the time I only had 2, and it started as a joke because one of the owners used to take her husky out hot rodding in racing trucks and things like this. So I jokingly said on a call, we'll call him Hot Rod Todd, and it just sort of developed from them. Does it sound bad at my...
He wants crayons.
Yes. The colouring book is a free download on the website.
Wow.
I love this. I love it because, you know, these animals, I was offered $5,000 for Nina on 181st Street in St. Nicholas. I went to the bank and I was outside. I went with my mother. She went into the bank and I waited outside. And this guy comes over and he gives me a business card, and he was a breeder. And he checked her ears. The important things on these pure breeds is the ears and the tail. And Nina had the perfect ears because sometimes they get a little niche. And when they get a niche, you can't breed them. And he says, I'll give you $5,000. I'll go in the bank and I'll give you $5,000 cash. Cash. And I was a kid. I was like, 13. And I said, no, not my Nina. My brother says, my brother ran out to the bank and says, let me see if I find the guy. I said, no. And they're sleigh dogs, right? They pull. They constantly pull.
Well, that's what they were bred for. They came originally from the Chukchi Peninsula in Siberia, and they were specifically bred for their stamina and their strength and pulling the sleds. So that's what they were bred for.
Very obedient.
What led you to write children's books about them and a coloring book?
It started off as fun. One of the owners basically used to take Todd, Hot Rod Todd, out racing. She builds trucks and things like this, and she sent me some photographs. So I was just texting with her, and sort of saying, hey, this is so cool, we're going to have to call him Hot Rod Todd. And then it sort of developed from there. I was texting backwards and forwards, well, why don't we do a story? We'll have Barbecue Hacko, Eye Patch Echo, and we'll just send them off on all sorts of adventures. And it literally just started with me sort of having a fun thing. So I thought, this sounds good. So I just wrote a brief manuscript, which I sent to my brother, who was perhaps my biggest critic. And he says, oh my God, bro, this is so cool. You got to do it. So I started hunting around for an illustrator because I firmly believe that every picture tells a story. One picture's worth 10,000 words. So I wanted it to be very, very visual from a children's point of view, but also educational, family-friendly, with good values, good morals, good ethics.
I love
and
this.
it just sort of developed from there.
When I was a kid, I was legally blind in my right eye. And they missed it. The doctors missed it until I was 5 years old. I didn't know. I compensated with the left. So when they finally found it, I had to wear an eye patch.
So
And
that's why you.
That is
love
why
iPatch
I love
Echo.
iPatch
I
Echo.
get
And
it now.
it was before surgery. I mean, it was back in the 70s. It was before surgery. It was before all the Botox to paralyze the muscle. So I had to wear a patch on my good eye. And they put this adhesive, like the Band-Aid, and I reacted to the adhesive. So I had to wear a black eye patch. And there was nothing
Yeah.
attractive about a black eye patch. So then I used to color the eye. My mom would be, okay, I was 5 years old. Let's color the eye patch. So as a kid, it was horrifying, but it's something that sticks with you. And now I can look at it and go, okay, I can relate to iPatch Echo. So that is my story on why I love iPatch Echo. And yes, it's my right eye, just like Echo's. That is my
Yeah.
weaker the eye.
I'll tell you a story. When I first started looking for an illustrator to do the illustrations, I had a couple of bad dudes where they just didn't get the story. And then I was advised to contact this illustrator, Cameo Anderson. Now, when I looked at her work, I thought, oh my God, this is way beyond my budgets. But my wife made us say, hey, you don't ask, you don't know. So I contacted Cameo, and she said, well, you know, I'd rather you sort of sent me the manuscript. So a couple of days later, she came back to me, and she says, it's a bit different from what I expected. And I sort of said, is that good or is that bad? Oh, she says, no, it's good. I love the storylines, and I love iPatch Echo. Cameo will be okay with me saying this because it's on her website. The reason she loves iPatch Echo is she's legally blind in one eye. So she has a connection with you. She had a connection with Echo. Yeah, you know, so that's quite a coincidence. Of course, I heard you mentioning about your iPatch story, and I'm thinking, I've got to ask about this. You know, now I know that you and Cameo had something very much in common and what have you.
And, you know, and that's what, and even now, I mean, you can't see it. The eye doctor says to me last week, just keep looking forward. No one will ever know how bad your vision is in that eye. But as a kid, and Freddie laughs at me. I trip a lot. I can't play tennis. I've got no eye-hand coordination. But now you can laugh and chuckle. As a kid, you're wearing an eye patch to school. It's not so funny. But Echo kind of becomes this hero, and you say, you know what? It's relatable. And that's what's so great is you found a picture that looks like Nina.
It's true. Brings back a lot of memories.
Right?
A lot of memories.
What other books have you written?
I've only ever written Husky books, you know. I mean, so I've never written a book until I started doing this. And I'm just having so much fun with Cameo when we get, pretty much when we send the pups here, as you've seen with the books, the pups go off on adventures. Cameo and I are currently working on a third one because we have so many people all over the world who read the books, and they keep sort of saying, where's Mum and Dad? Where's Empress Maya? Where's the dad? Where's Damien Czar? So the next book we're writing is going to feature Empress Maya and Damien Czar, and they're going off on adventure. You know, and the puppies will be rescuing them, and yeah, we'll just have a lot of fun.
It'd be cool to make a video out of it. Ooh,
Oh, do you know how much? Do you know how much it costs to make a video? It's like $10,000 a second.
Well, maybe there's another way.
Yeah, it is because, you know, I mean, animals are not the easiest actors.
I don't mean
in the
like
world.
that. I mean from the books.
Yeah, you mean like an animation of the story?
Or maybe there's a different way to tell the story, and we can use the graphics, almost like story time, but make it moving. Instead of you turning the pages, maybe there's a way to truly edit it as it moves through real time for the Kids Network.
Oh, I'll send you a link. I've got something that's similar to that at the moment. I'll send you a link to
He's
it.
looking at me like, oh, really? That would be kind of cool.
It's fun. And I've got a young lady in the UK who reads it, and she's crazy funny. She's really great.
I think maybe RK can help us with that one. Look at his face. Never stop dreaming. You never know what can happen.
No, can it be done? Yes.
Where is Cameo based out of?
Cameo's based in Adrian in Michigan, I think it is. She's in the US as well.
Oh, okay.
You know, so she does some really, really great work. I mean, so she's known all over the world.
Does she draw
so
all of this?
Yes, she's an illustrator. You know, and I mean, so some of her fine artworks are brilliant. But she sort of does the books and things for me, and we discuss. What I like about Cameo is I can send her a manuscript, explain what I want, and it's like she could see into my mind's eye, and literally, basically, put on paper what I'm seeing. So we work very, very closely on all the stories.
I love these books. The ABC's book, so many great things. See how we can incorporate this into our kids network, which would be great. And Adrian met us through Karen Kelly.
That's right. Yeah, Karen
Heather
interviewed
says-
me one time.
You never know who you meet through whom you meet.
Never know.
That's right. Yeah. Well, what I'll do is, I noticed one of your previous guests gave you guys some books and things to give away. What I'll do is I'll send you through to the studio, say half a dozen of the books, and then you can give them away to some of your readers.
I think what I also want to do is I want to do a kids' day here with the pirate ship, and maybe we'll bring him down. We have a 40-foot pirate ship, a real ship, that comes in. It
I
stays
think
in
I've
the-
seen it.
It stays here on the parking lot, and we'll do something with kids and things of that nature. Kids love animals. Maybe have that lady with that.
We also have the Autism with Love, the kids tennis program that these would be great for.
Also, I'd like to bring the lady with the little miniature ponies, the 4 that they sort of circulate. Yeah, they do. They fly.
Tomorrow's Rainbow. You're making me go into the archives of my brain. It's not easy.
And then
at
if you
54.
take all that film, and you give it to RK, he can make the animation.
RK's not sitting there. Absolutely. Sounds great.
That ain't
Adrian,
easy.
how do people get
That
these
sounds
books?
like it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Sorry?
How do people get the books?
They can basically get them through the website, which is www.adventuresofhotrodtodd.com.
These are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I love Eye Patch Echo. You love the mom. Is that who looks like Nina? Which one is it?
That's my dog right there.
Empress Maya?
Yep. That's
Wow.
how she looks exactly. Mine's had blue eyes.
And that's the one you have. I think that's what he sent you.
And that's exactly the one he sent me.
Empress Maya.
Empress Maya has the blue eyes. Damien Zard, the dad, he's what they call bi-eyed. He has one brown eye, one blue eye.
Wow. Do you have both of them?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's, Damien, they're around here somewhere, but if I bring them in here, they're going to start a howl fest, and you don't want a howl fest on
You
it.
must have the best vacuum cleaner ever made for mankind with 4 huskies in your house.
Yeah, it's called my wife.
Amy's laughing. Amy loves that Brit sense of humor.
My wife. Yes, they don't
What do you
bark,
mean?
they howl. They howl.
That's
they
right.
don't bark.
And when they howl, they howl. I mean, huskies are the biggest beavers out. I mean, they throw hissy fits, they have tantrums, you know.
Yes, they do.
If they don't want to do something, they won't do it. They'll just sit at you and sort of give you that dirty look sort of thing.
And they need constant attention, and they won't ask permission, they do. And then they try to speak. Nina used to try to speak words, and her tongue used to get caught. And it was the funniest thing. I said, Nina, you're going to hurt yourself. Because they used to get caught. And it was like this face she made. But they are the most unique animals because they listen to everything. Everything. And they always want to be in the middle of every conversation.
They also watch what you're doing and mimic you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like I'll sit on a chair like this, then all of a sudden all the dogs will be sat on the chair like they're crazy. You know.
Wow. Adrian, these
Yeah.
books are so great. Thank you so much for sending us the mugs. We'll see how we can bring you into the Kids Network. We've got so many great hands on deck here. I'm going to see what they can creatively put together.
A lot of good stuff
And
to
if
work
he has the slides, then we can
And we're
just
back to that.
clip it together. I don't
Adrian.
edit, but in my brain, I do great work.
Yeah.
Until I tell them, and then I have to envision.
Great work.
Read Dawn's mind is what it is. Teddy's going, oh, I can't read Dawn's mind anymore. She's like, stop.
Great
One of the dogs has appeared. This is Zari. She's not in the book. This is
Oh, that's
This is Countess.
Countess
That's the
Zari.
other thing. They love to lick your face.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's
All the
Countess
time.
Zari.
Wow, she's beautiful.
I'm all covered in goo. This one, she just loves being loved. I mean, if she can, oh, here's Echo. Are you going to let Echo through? Hang on, I think my wife's going to let Echo through. Do you want to see eye patch Echo?
Yes.
Echo, Toots, can you let Echo through? I'm going to end up with a husky howl.
Wow.
Beautiful.
She's somewhere. Can you let Echo through? Echo, come on. Echo, good boy. Come see Daddy. That's Maya. Echo, come on. Come on, say, hey, come here. Echo, come on. Echo. No, on my. I'm going to have to do the
On
camera.
command.
Silly pet tricks. Wow, they're beautiful.
That's Echo that's taking the biscuit.
Oh.
Who's eye patch Echo. The one in the back, that's Empress Maya.
The one in the back is just like my Nina.
Yeah, this is Maya that you like. That's like your Nina.
I tell you.
No, but yeah, that's 3 of them, and
You see the
Damien's
tail?
out in the yard somewhere.
See the tail, the way it curls up?
No. You actually think yourselves lucky that I don't live in Boca Raton? Because if I did, I'd just turn up in your studio one day with all 4 of them and let
She
them
says
loose.
one day he's coming with all of them.
Just let me know and I'll move the camera. I love huskies. They're the best. They're the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so what's quite nice as well is they've also got a worldwide following now. I mean, there's some friends of mine who have Australian sled dog tours in Australia. They love them. My brother in the Philippines. So they're now known worldwide. I get texts and messages from people all over the world about them. Yeah. I had one little boy. He was watching a video I'd done and put it online, and his mum texted me, says, my little boy is so upset because why doesn't Eye Patch Echo have his eye patch on when he's playing with you? So I actually had Cameo take an actual picture of Eye Patch Echo and put an eye patch on so we could send it to Tristan, you know, so that he could see him for life with his eye patch on.
It's like having a special needs, because you know why? It's how I could relate to it. When you've got kids with special needs, Eye Patch Echo becomes that special needs, something that you can bond with. That there's other people, there's other beings like you, and you've got different abilities.
Yeah, and we try to do that with the storylines in the books. We try to make them relatable. Like, if you've got children basically have sort of sibling rivalry. And I've tried to create that, particularly between Barbecue Hacko, the only girl in the pack, and Eye Patch Echo. He's always teasing her in the books. And then, you know, so they have this sibling rivalry that parents and children alike can look to and sort of say, oh, that's what our kids do. So I've tried to make it sort of, I don't want to dress them up in suits and ties. I want them to be dogs. But I want children and parents alike to be able to relate to the storylines and the actual characters.
These are great. Adrian, thank you so much for joining us. These are incredible.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'll get you some books sent through.
Awesome.
I'll
And
get you
maybe
some
we can put them in our store. In our merch store, and the mugs too.
Absolutely.
We love the mugs. Thank you so much.
Thank
The
you so
dogs
much.
are beautiful. Have a great day.
Oh, thank you. Have a great day. Thanks to everybody.
Bye-bye.
It's been a week of memory lane.
How nice. What
Another
a nice,
throwback.
so nice he is.
Well, you got to be. That kind of animal, and he has 4. I had my hands full with 1.
So he's friends with Karen from England, and now he lives in the U.S. And he follows us and found us.
He's in Florida?
No, I think he's in Indiana.
Oh, I was about to say, it's tough to have a husky in Florida.
I think
no?
he's in Indiana. ID? Maybe he's in Idaho. I got to learn the initials on the where
You-
things
you don't
are.
know- you don't know-
Geography and I are not a thing.
You don't know where he is.
He's in a state that starts with an I.
He's in Iceland.
No, he's not in Iceland. Well, Amy, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a little bit. It's been a minute. She came, she took out all her stuff. You don't even realize how much stuff she took out.
I got to tell you something. Never leave a hole in a bathroom.
Oh, in the bathroom. Yeah, I have to fix that.
I know, I couldn't use the bathroom. I felt something was missing.
Something was missing. What a great show. Busy day. Congratulations to Haley on graduation. Happy birthday to Taylor. With 2 new commercials, we just got approved for Comcast today. So that's amazing. Those are ready to roll out. We had Gregory Freed from Gregory's Fine Jewelry with us. We had a great improv, Greg Filippi, Life Improvised. This is great. It kind of sums up everything we get to do.
That's 5 years of what we've done.
5 years of what
Actually,
we do.
it's 12 years of what I've done. 5 years you and I doing this thing. This is, it's tremendous. That book is tremendous.
So Bianca, nice job on booking the Gregs, and we had Val's Gluten-Free Cafe, so great job to our Val and Teddy for booking them. The food was incredible. We had cake, we had gluten-free, a lot of good stuff.
I need a nap.
More to come. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Tomorrow's Ladies' Night is filled to capacity. So if you want to join us, we will book another one. Just let us know, and we will take care of that.
Good, because people are asking.
We're pretty much full, so we're going to book another one, and that'll be great. We'll let you know how tomorrow goes. We'll take some pictures, get some B-roll. You can see some of the pre-setup happening on Instagram.
People are asking.
We'll have to do another one.
No, you're going to have to contact them. Not me. As far as I'm concerned, you can all show up.
We'll have overflow.
That's her problem, not mine.
At overflow room, but it's going to be a
called the
great event,
bathroom.
so more to come.
Put the overflow in the bathroom. Just lock the door.
Thank you to Dignity Memorial and Lost Harbor Spirits for sponsoring this event. We'll give you all the
Overflow.
information. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Be kind to each other, and we'll see you tomorrow. Wow, Friday, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that gleams across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we could fly